Many new businesses fail due to a lack of careful planning. One tool that helps entrepreneurs succeed is a business plan, a detailed outline of the future directions and activities of the business. SP Aviation of Hayward, California illustrates a company that had to prepare a business plan.
We're a 24-hour, on-call, on-demand aircraft charter company. We specialize in organ transplantation teams, moving organ transplant teams around. With that specialty, it's allowed us to grow on to moving time-critical computer components.
Darren Perdue and 3 other pilots formed SP Aviation. They needed a business plan to attract investors and potential customers.
None of us had any experience writing a business plan, so I did some research and found that there was a product out there on the basically edit type software that would allow to walk us right through creating a business plan. And I sought it out at my local software retailer and purchased it, which is BizPlan Builder. Went through step by step, followed the instructions that they gave me, and we were able to put our ideas on paper and get our thoughts out to people that were interested.
To meet the business planning needs of companies such as SP Aviation, GEON Corporation developed BizPlan Builder, which has become the world's #1 selling business planning software. In the mid-1980s, GEON founder Burke Franklin was writing business plans for his friends when he came to the realization that
people could use this. They could use this template that I could make and just put it on disk and basically start with the text and edit the text, because it's easier to edit than it is to write from scratch. You get a blank sheet of paper, you look at it, you think I'm supposed to write something. And what we do is we actually give you a variety of ways to describe your management team. You can take that text, and since it's in your word processor already, it's easy to edit, and you just fix it up your way, and people love that, and it works.
the BizPlan Builder provides several planning tools that are useful for creating a new business or expanding a successful business, including a company overview that provides information about the management team and staffing requirements, a product service strategy which focuses on the products or services the business sells, a market analysis of the market, customers, and competition, a marketing plan which identifies the strategies for selling the service or product, and a financial plan including financial statements and capital requirements. BizPlan Builder guides the user through the planning process by answering a series of questions. For example, when developing the marketing plan,
you look at the market. Does the world really want your product or service that you've cooked up, or your variation of product or service that you've invented? And can you reach that world economically to convince them to buy it from you? There's a lot of big steps. It's not just a simple stepping stones close together. You could have a great concept, but you really can't find the people who will buy it. They're there, but is there a medium to reach them? Is there a magazine that goes straight to those people? Can you direct mail to them? We cover all that stuff, so you really can sort out who the market is, how you're going to reach them. And a lot of what's in BizPlan Builder that we really don't sell the concept of is, a lot of it is the how to do the business, a lot of business ideas, a lot of stuff we just threw in there. But did you consider this? You know, for example, talking about selling. How are you going to sell it? Is it the president of the company selling to another president of the company? Are you going to do it via direct mail? Are you going to do it with sales reps, a rep firm? Are you going to hire salespeople? Can you do it direct response advertising? What are you going to do? We talk about all those implications, so when you put your business together, you can think about the actual way you're going to sell it. Because you may be thinking, well, I'm going to go out and sell it myself. And I think, well, wait a minute. I'm selling a $99 software product. Why don't I just run some ads and some classifieds and then do direct mail? Oh, that would be much more economical. That would cost me something, but in the long run, it pays off bigger.
for GEON to meet its customers' needs, it must understand how businesses approach planning. How do small and medium-sized companies approach business planning?
I think it can be kind of daunting for a lot of business people because they really don't know where to get started and they don't exactly know what is expected in terms of a business plan. What does it really consist of? And then I think there's also kind of the broad idea that some people think, well, I'm too busy actually doing things to plan. You know, planning is, I just don't have time to do that because I'm actually out there doing things, taking action.
Most of the people now who are writing business plans, either, you know, some of them have been laid off or downsized from a big company, have left a big company on their own, have a great idea of something they just want to go do because there's no better time than now to go do it. And most of them, roughly 60%, are going to spend their own money and launch their business. They're not looking for a lot of money, to spend a lot of money. They might spend $15,000 to $50,000, where the majority of them are. But it's probably all the money you've got saved up. And it's not only the money you're going to spend the next 2 or 3 years of your life doing this thing. You're looking at it as a full-time commitment, leap off the deep end, make it go, or die.
What we found, you know, from experience and talking to business people all over the country is the discipline of actually sitting down and writing a business plan can be super persuasive not only to investors and to lenders, but it also kind of helps you organize your own thinking, convey your message to members of your management team, and act as a persuasional and an organizational document, you know, kind of getting everyone involved with the business on the same page.
To stay ahead of its competition, GEON must meet its customers' needs. How might GEON continuously improve its product?
We survey our customers to see what they'd like to see in a business plan. We survey investors to see what they'd like to see. We consult with CPAs and accountants to see what do they want to see in the financials that are coming to them, bankers. What do you want to see? We take all this, we put it together, and we add it as tools to our product so that the person who's buying Business Plan Builder will get everything they need to get financing for their business.
And we get input all the time from consultants, from customers. People call on the phone, send faxes, emails, everything, saying, what if you did this? What if you did that? Do you realize you have a mistake in your spreadsheets?
Customers frequently make comments on their registration cards. GEON keeps track of the comments and carefully considers them.
Love your product. Of course, I like reading those. And the ones that see, you need to add some things about spreadsheets. What about such and such? What about this? So we take those responses, and the beauty of a template is that you can simply build those into it. There's no argument about whether we should or shouldn't. Is it difficult to program in? It's not. You just bolt it on.
We added a sensitivity analysis, which is something that I don't think anyone else on the market has. And this it goes into, you can play what-if scenarios. Say your cost of goods changes. You can calculate throughout the integrated spreadsheet how that will affect your bottom line. We broke down our projections in a time scale so that, say, your gross profit analysis, not only is it 1 year by month, but we also give you years 2 and 3 by quarter and years 1 through 5 annually. People have asked for that. So basically we listened and we gave it to them.
GEON is constantly updating BizPlan Builder.
What we're doing now is we're actually taking you through an interview process where the program asks you questions. You go through, answer these questions, click a button, everything is assembled, and there's your business plan. So you're actually interacting with the software to create a business plan.
We've moved to a new environment, Windows 95, so we've tried to stay up to date with the most current operating systems that people out in the real world are using.
SP Aviation has successfully used GEON's BizPlan Builder software.
This is our new business plan, the latest edition, latest revision to the original, which is helping us with a new product that we're launching called our Partners Plus program. And this is presented to financial institutions, investors, to help us obtain millions of dollars towards new equipment. We're looking to add 5 new Learjets, which at a cost of about $2 million a piece. So we're looking for about $10 million, and this is the vehicle which we're presenting to investors and bankers to help us accommodate our plan.
Through nearly a decade of evolution, GEON Corporation has carefully developed the world's #1 software application of planning tools that enable organizations to prepare and implement successful business plans.